Good morning, everyone. It is a chilly 42 degrees this morning, and as you can tell, it's pretty dark outside.
But adventures that leave at dark 30 lead to...
We're almost to our morning adventure. Say hello, ladies.
Hi.
And gentlemen. We got Fred and Miss Maximus back here.
Silver Fox.
Silver Fox. And ever present is CJ.
I'm just a driver.
So we're entering our destination. Let's take a quick look. Welcome to Circle B Bar Reserve, located in Lakeland, Florida. When you leave the main parking area, you will see the Discovery Center. This has bathrooms as well as a welcome center, and there are trail maps located both inside and outside on the boardwalk. We start our hike on the Marsh Trail. Oh, and by the way, before you leave the main parking lot and Discovery Center area, make sure you go to the bathroom, as there are no facilities located out in the reserve. We will definitely hit Alligator Alley, and I'll have CJ give you some info about it as we get closer, but we're hoping we see alligators today.
Not really. We call them fuzzy bunnies because they're scary.
We have reached the end of the short 0.2 mile marsh trail to get to Alligator Alley. And as the brochure says, Alligator Alley is a lakeside trail with a panoramic view of Lake Hancock. Eagles and osprey are easily spotted perched on the cypress trees. Be sure to look out for the alligators, turtles, and other waterfowl.
Alligator Alley is aptly named because, like alleyways that have big buildings on each side, Alligator Alley has the lake on one side, which you can see behind me, with a short stretch of land followed by wet marshland on the other side. We will see some gators here today. We have an osprey hanging out in the tree. Let's take a look at him. Success! We're on Alligator Alley. We've come across our first major alligator here. It's kind of back a little bit in the wetlands, but let's take a look at this sucker. Our next good find, just maybe 50 feet from the alligator, is a beautiful blue herring just hanging out on the lakeside. Welcome to today's Nature vs. Nature. We have the Cormorant vs. the Great Blue Herring. Today's matchup ought to be a good one. Who gets to keep the fish? The catcher or the reserve thief? There's your answer, folks. The Great Herring flexes its wings and takes home the victory. Yeah.
Oh, it's already gone.
Yeah, that was quick.
He didn't take no time with that one.
So while the day started out kind of dark and chilly, it has warmed up. We're almost 60 degrees now. We're a little bit of more than a mile and change into the trails. We've seen a gator, lots of birds and other wildlife. And just take a moment to reflect and acknowledge that it's mid-January, and here in Florida, we get to enjoy this all year round. Take a look.
Right now we're traveling along Alligator Alley on the outskirts of Hancock Lake. A beautiful aerial shot of Hancock Lake, which is actually one of the larger lakes in Lakeland. The marsh along Alligator Alley is just astounding with its beauty. Throughout the year, you can find a plethora of animals, birds, and reptiles.
Our next section of Circle B that we are going to explore is the Marsh Rabbit Run. We'll see if we see any rabbits. Maybe we'll see some more gators. Let's go. So you saw a lot of big boys today, but we have a wee little treat for you.
If there's a baby, mama's somewhere around.
And although there are always animals in Circle B, sometimes you just need to enjoy the land itself. Well now, that's one heck of a big gator there. And once it cleared the land, we saw it's either a mom or a dad with the little child in the lead.
So here at Circle B, you never know how close you're going to be to Mother Nature. Well, Circle B definitely is not disappointing with gators.
So while not every gator made it on film, we are up to at least a dozen that we have seen today overall. Just for the record.
So as we're taking our stroll over to the Eagle's Nest area, where hopefully we see some bald eagles, a little information about Circle B. So according to early maps back in like 1927, it was originally mapped as a wetland area, but then it was transformed into a cattle ranch. And then Polk County in 2000 ended up repurchasing the land and then excavating it back to be the reserve it is now. So it is 1,267 acres right off of the lake. And funny enough, smack dab in the middle of an industrial area. But this is one heck of a gem with trails to fit anybody's need, as well as biking around the trails as well. So if you're in Florida, near Polk County, Land O'Lakes, look up Circle B Bar Reserve. Come on out. There's no cost for parking or entrance fees. This is literally open to the public. 365 days a year, unless it gets closed down for a month by a hurricane. So one of the things they do to maintain the area is controlled berms. So you can see behind me where they've done that, and as we pan to the left, you'll see the wild grass that's still built up. We are officially on the Eagle Nest Trail, and behind me we have the bald eagle nest.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the bald eagle. And oh my goodness, there's a baby! He's so little and he's so cute!
Back here in Eagle Nest is also where the burrowing gopher tortoise comes to make its home and lay its eggs. It's empty right now, but let's take a look right behind me. We actually have one of their burrows. I hope everybody enjoyed our adventure today here at Circle B Bar Reserve in Polk County, Lakeland, Florida. If you've been here before, give us a few comments. What were some interesting interactions you had while you're here?
If you've liked what you've seen here today, please like and subscribe. It only takes a second and it really helps out the channel. See you next time on the Scenic Route.